Yeah, at first, mate, I was like, there's no way this guy rapping is David Guetta. Like, it's like, I quit rap. Like, fuck it.
I don't know if I can take it anymore. I get my heart and soul in recent times. My peace of mind's been redefined. I've been through it all. It's made me wrong, made me question where I stand. But the darkness made me who I am.
Fucking digital dinosaurs over here.
Oh, fucking, like, tell me about it. Like, fucking, they say get with the fucking digital world. I'm already fucking fed up of it. I'm not going to lie, boys. Fucking hell. How are you anyway? You all keeping well, boys? Like,
Yeah, man, all good, bro.
Yeah, good.
Surviving, eh? Not dead.
Yeah. You're still in work, aren't you? You're not actually.
Yeah, man.
No.
What, 12-hour days?
Why are you still going to work today, bro?
Yeah, I'm essential worker, boys. I'm important.
Yeah, but like, what have you been up to then of yourself, Jay, as well? What have you been up to, mate?
I don't know. I've been doing everything, and at the same time, it feels like I haven't done anything. Like,
I know it's only the other day you dropped the project, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah. This about 3 weeks ago. I dropped. Was it 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago.
I think it was that long ago, was it?
I think something like that. This week I produced like 7 tracks.
Oh, has he been on a beat fucking spree, have you, man?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good man. Like.
That's what happens when, like, I don't know what I'm writing about, because I don't want to be writing wrong, like, about coronavirus or anything.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, it's just a temporary thing. I don't want to be just like investing all my time in something, and then the day it drops, like, everybody's out and
everyone forgets about that. I mean, yeah,
and everyone is sick of that word, coronavirus.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm sick of it fucking after about day 2, bro, because like I must have heard it 4 million times within 2 days, bro. Fucking, I don't know, man. Fucking mad, you know, like, but no, I know you mean, OJ, innit? It's at the moment, because it's like fucking pandemic, it's all anyone is fucking talking about, innit? So, like, if anyone talks about fucking Teletubbies, I find that refreshing, mate. Anything but that now, like, you know what I mean? Fucking anything.
5G.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe not that.
No conspiracies, boys. I'll punch my laptop. It does my head in.
I don't know. The thing is, you never know if fucking really with that kind of shit.
You never know, exactly.
To be honest, bro, it fucking melts my brain at the same time, and I just can't be fucked anymore.
Exactly, fuck it, innit? Yeah.
Bro, innit, whatever fucking sorts your life out, the ones you care about is sorts you really care about, man, innit? Like, you know what I mean? Obviously,
definitely, exactly, man.
Come together, man, but you've been trying that for a long time. It didn't work, is it? Just look after your own life short, man, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, so what have you guys been up to?
What have I been doing?
Well, you know, we know Saykridd's been the key worker.
And I've pretty much wrote an album.
Well,
a whole album?
Yeah, pretty much. I've got album, 2 EPs, and a couple of tracks ready to record.
Nice.
Have you done all this since the lockdown, or has this been going on prior to that, man?
There are 2 EPs and a couple of tracks all during lockdown, and the second half of the album was during lockdown.
Oh, you've been stuck in man on top of work.
Yeah, I've been meeting loads of producers online and stuff, chatting to them.
That's what you do it, mate. You got a network, man, and you've got to get yourself out there.
Yeah,
work with different people is refreshing to do, man.
I recorded a load of collabs for people, some features at home, but I'm waiting to get in a studio to record the proper music, the good shit.
Yeah, I see what you mean, man. Because all your equipment's still screwed in it, bro. Since did they all get like wet or something? Didn't something like that happen?
No, I got a fucking $2,000 studio in my mum's house. I just can't go to my mum's house. So I got a USB mic at my house, so I've just been using that for the last 2 months. So doing bits there.
Did you sort out that Cubase after?
Might be on GarageBand.
Okay.
Fucking straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's only temporary as well, so I just thought.
So you got a Mac now?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm simply plugging in GarageBand, record, send the shit off to the producer, do what you got to do.
That's a really effective way of doing it, though, and it saves so much time that way.
Yeah. I haven't got the patience, see.
It's a lot of patience.
God, mate, I know. But you do it all yourself as well, don't you, Jay? You fucking mix and master and do all that yourself, don't you, bro?
I do, yeah. Like the EP that I did using your beats, it was just a dream. It just did not take that long at all. I think it took like a week and a half.
Like, that came out of nowhere as well. I weren't expecting that, bro. You just fucking, you were saying, like, dropping little hints, like, oh, someone that I've known for a while who makes beats now. It's like, I remember Jay saying a while ago that he was going to probably hit me up about doing a project down the line, and it's out of nowhere. You drop the EP, and then I find out it's like, oh, I produced it. Like, oh, there we go.
As soon as I had a notification on my phone that you dropped a new video on YouTube, I watched it. It must have been 30 seconds in. I thought, it's Ferny Mac beats, obviously. Oh, fucking obvious.
A few people asked me, it's like, oh, that's Ferny on the beats, isn't it?
Yeah. But because I know you both, it was obvious.
Yeah.
You fully went off, though, on that EP, bro. Like, it's some of your best work, man. Just, like,
definitely.
Just everything about it, man. Not just the content, and, you know, you get into go, oh, you had most flow in that. Not just that, bro. It's like your constancy, cadence, bro, at the right time, your tone changes, bro. Just, it's more than just like the stars. It's more than just that with them songs, bro. That was really good, I felt, man. Just as a whole, bro, it just felt like a really solid EP, bro.
You're one of the first people who, like, put me on the stage, and back then I had like zero confidence. So for me to like work on your stuff, and then for you to actually like think it's that dope, it's just. Yeah,
it's a nice fucking. It's part of the journey, though, bro. Isn't it? It's a nice kind of story to tell, it, because we've known each other for a long, long time, bro, haven't we? Like, it's been quite a while now, like, you know. But obviously we've worked on each other's beats in the past. But like for you to just do like I think I like when back in the Prime Cut days, wasn't it? I think I'd done like a couple of beats in EP there. But like this one though, I just came out of nowhere, bro. Just weren't expected. And it was just like. Bang, just really good shit. But yeah, mate, you know, down the line, I'd be more than happy to provide with more beats if you're going to be smashing them like that, bro. I tell you, mate.
I intend to.
Yeah, and vice versa, man, because I need to get on some more of your beats, man. I haven't got any of them recently, you know?
Yeah, no, the thing with me and my beats, I kind of hold on to them. They're like my babies. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to make this and I'm going to send it to someone. And then I just end up writing for it. I'm just like, oh, I need to really get out of this habit.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not a bad thing, mate. 'Cause at the end of the day, A, you got music to show and actually put out there, and B, you produced all yourself, man. You've done all the work there, innit? You know what I mean? So if you're going to put that effort in, put it out there, man, innit? You know?
Yeah, exactly. What have you been up to, though?
Well, like working on a couple of projects, mate, and like, you know, prior to the lockdown, I announced I was doing on Back to the Roots. I've done a video for it already, but I've only dropped one tune. It's going to be a 10-tracker. Produced, all the beats are done. I'm 4 tracks through now. I was 7, but then when was it, like last week, downloaded that virus and then got loads of shit with it. So I lost like
the beats?
I lost from there. But I managed to recover the majority of it. So I am backstepping that. But at the end of the day, I've made some beats since. So I'm back on the 10 beats are done. 4 songs are fully done now. So really I only have to do another 6 there. I've got a project with Evidence, which is a similar concept, like the boom bap 90 stuff. Got the 5 beats. 2 of them are fully done. Actually, today I've just gone back and been remixed in like a load of stuff. Because to be honest, boys, I've been a bit slacking on it. I've just been a massive gamer nerd, to be honest with you, boys. Like, I think I burnt out a bit with the music. Did so much of it. Burnt out. Just been playing like just games, to be honest with you. Like, but
What are you playing?
Yeah,
what games are you playing?
Just catching up on games I missed out with back in the day, like Left 4 Dead, Alan Wake, a couple of the more old school games I used to play and stuff like that. Really, man. Just PC games.
Have you got Mortal Kombat 11?
Yeah, I've had that on PS4 since it came out, man. But I haven't downloaded none of the extra stuff like any of the.
I seen a video yesterday with Terminator and RoboCop.
RoboCop, yeah. Yeah,
that looks sick.
I prefer the other ones I did, if I'm honest. I don't think it's a bad game, but yeah, anyway, man, besides that as well, bro, actually, D.W. Smith, man, he hit me up literally about, I think it was probably only about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 at most. And he was like, right, Fern, bro, we need to do something together. We haven't done nothing. Perfect time in lockdown. So we came up with the idea of making like a beat tape. And the idea of it, we've strictly sampled from anime only. So that's our only source. So a lot of the songs, you know, I wouldn't say they're similar, but there's a vibe to them, like, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much done, bro. In the space of like 2 weeks, me and him smashed out close to 6 beats each. Well, probably, yeah, I'd say even a 2 week spree, man. So that's nearly done. So I'll probably drop within the next week or so.
Anime samples.
Then, what's that?
Anime samples.
Yeah, it's going to be called The Art of War. The other one I work, my Golden Era beat tape 3 has been done for time, bro. I'm just waiting to drop that because I want to give Mark some time to get some more of his tracks done before I drop the instrumentals of them. And then obviously stuff with Core 3, man. But so I have been a really busy boy. That's why I've been quiet, to be honest, boys, because there's so much, like, you know, I've been distracted online, so I'm trying to stay away from online just so I can focus my head on more productive stuff, like, you know what I mean?
Best way, man.
So yeah, there's a mouthful, bro. There's my piece, like, that's pretty much what I'm working on at the moment.
Nice.
I'm so fucking excited for that shit.
Well, like, I sent you with a 1 track in it, bro. Like, so you that one I sent you, Jay, like, I've not dropped that. No one's really heard that or anything. Yeah. But I think I will start dropping stuff soon. It's just you got to do music videos for everything nowadays, haven't you? And it's like, can I be asked to sit in my small fucking 1-bedroom flat, like, filming a music video? Not really, like, you know what I mean? To be honest,
I've decided to slow down on that.
I'll be honest, boys, I don't really like being in fucking videos and all that sort of stuff if I can help it. Like, you know what I mean? If someone said to me, like, oh, do you want to do an animated? If I could do animation, I'd just do all animated work, boys, but I just can't do animation and stuff, like, you know? And, like, unless a video now, like, is, like, kind of a bit fun or, you know, got a bit of a concept to it, I get a bit bored of just being like, you know, each video, man. I don't know, I prefer to just, like, drop a lyric video or something instead, like, you know what I mean? Just a freestyle or something, like, just having a bit of fun, like, yeah, whatever, but so I think that's why I haven't really dropped much music, man. It's just the music videos, and some of the music's there, it's fully done, it's just, I haven't got a video for them, like, you know what I mean? I just can't really be asked to go out, like, down a park or just somewhere like that's a bit boring, isn't it? Just spitting at camera.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Because, like, yeah, when we did a couple of my videos, the last couple, me and James, we just because I wanted to put something out with the visual, we just rap in front of the cameras. I know exactly what you mean. It's tedious, not just for us. I mean, it's fun for us to do it on the day, but then when you're editing it, it's not really much to look at.
And it's not just that, it's when you release it, then the people who listen to music won't get too excited for the video because it's going to look similar to the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing new.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, boys. Like, at the end of the day, it's rap music, like, you know, and I say that now. It's just at the moment, I think that's just how I'm feeling. Don't get me wrong. When all this is done and we're all a bit less frustrated, I guess, and we can all go outside and actually do stuff, I'll probably be more up for doing that. But at the same time, with videos, I've always wanted to, like, you know, have a concept for what the song I'm talking about is in particular. So, like, it's just hard doing it because sometimes you got to get loads of people together to do all that, and if people
hard work,
and that's the struggle.
By the time you get done, like, you know, you get bored of the song half the time, innit? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what people don't see as well. They're like, oh, yeah, that person's released a song or whatever, once again. But we've heard that song so many times, and, like, it's fresh for everybody else, but for us it's so boring because we've practiced it, like, hundreds and thousands of times.
Then recorded it.
And then recorded it.
Mixed it. Then practiced it for live performance, then done it for a fucking video.
Yeah.
Imagine White Boy Wasted. I hate that song with a passion.
I can imagine.
I hate it, but it goes down so well. So I've got to keep doing it. White Boy Wasted does my head in.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the old ones, though, now, isn't it?
It's like, terrible. But every time I perform it, it goes down so well. So I'd be stupid to not do it. But
yeah. But anyway, bro, what's that saying? Like, people can say what they want about it. The fact it always goes down well. It's one of them songs.
Yeah, definitely.
If you got songs like that in it, bro.
It's like 6 years old and it still bangs at the club.
Haven't you done about like 4 million remixes of it as well and stuff?
No, I re-recorded it once for the album All Day.
Oh, was there? I thought you'd done like a couple of different style remixes for it, like.
I did do a remix, but with a few people on it, but I just scrapped it. I didn't like it.
Right, that's probably what I'm thinking then, maybe.
I think yeah, I did, yeah.
When you came to recording that, how was it different? Did you get the same kind of energy the first time, or
when I recorded White Boy Wasted? When
you re-recorded it for the
re-recorded it? No, they weren't the same energy as much. I thought it was different. Like, it weren't. It was. I guess it was. like exciting because I knew how well it performed.
Yeah.
So it was exciting to re-record it in better quality in a proper studio. But then the original feeling of it weren't there, because when I recorded it first, I wrote it that same, like, I wrote that song in about 20 minutes, half hour.
Yeah.
And I literally, as I wrote it, I went straight into the booth and recorded it straight away.
Oh, right. She was literally off the pad then, you were doing that,
Yeah. I was, when I had my own office, didn't I, in a studio. So I was in there, and my mate texted me, he said, "Where were you last night? You were white boy wasted." And I thought, oh shit, I like that phrase. And then I started white boy wasted. I literally come across that beat straight away, and I just went white boy wasted, white boy, and I just went.
Right. You didn't have to be prior to that. You literally found a beat, and you just like.
I found a beat. I looked for a beat to fit white boy wasted for that phrase, because I've never heard that phrase before. It's the first time I heard it.
Oh,
And then afterwards, I fucking heard it all the time.
Well,
you know, shows all the time. That's what.
Yeah, they come from that. It come from my friends saying I was white boy wasted last night.
Like, saying that though, Jay, man, like, I know earlier, like, we were saying you have dropped a project recently and you've been working on beats, but like, have you got any other plans for projects? Because to be honest with you, man, you're one of these people, like one of these rare people I meet. You literally, like, you're probably on your board back there. It's like, here's a project I'm going to work on.
Yeah.
Even if it takes time, you get them done. Like some people, like me, man, I'm one of these people where just maybe out of the blue, I'll be like, oh, here's a little idea. With like a week later, it's like, holy shit, I just recorded 4 tracks or 5 tracks. Like that just came out of nowhere. You're more meticulous, man. You're more like pre-planning. And you got stuff in the works or planning to get done. Have you, bro?
Yeah, kind of. What I do is set myself like little goals. Like this week, I want to do. I want to produce like 12 beats, for example. And so then I'll just create and see what sticks. I aim for 12. If I don't get 12, then whatever. As long as I get 1, and then it's not a complete waste of time. And then what I'll do now next week is I'll start listening back and see what I feel most and what I connect with. See what those beats, how they make me feel. Whatever I'm thinking at that time, then I'll start writing.
Okay.
So I don't really plan on what I want to say, because on that day that I come to writing, I don't know how I'm going to be feeling. I could be feeling like really happy, or I could just be.
Do you listen back to that beat?
Yeah. What's that?
Do you listen back to that beat and give it another chance?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Well, never listen back to a beat after, if it just don't hit you the first time.
If I find a beat and I can't get a chorus straight away, I scrap it. I go to the next beat.
Okay.
Oh, is it like?
But then I don't make beats, so obviously with you two, you got more of a personal thing with that beat, haven't you?
Yeah.
But like, say, like you know, like, what about, say, for example, you had like a batch of, example, like, I know, some producer sent you 5 beats, right, mate?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, maybe pick about 2 or 3 out of it. So, like, say you went through the list, like, and you were like, the first ones you were able to get a chorus for, you go, right, I'm getting them. The others I couldn't come up with, even though I might have preferred the beat slightly. If I can't come up with a chorus, you might be willing to go, I'll go with the other one because I've got a chorus idea. Or,
I'll go for the chorus idea one.
But
also, if the intro of the beat don't sound good straight away, I don't even want to listen to. I listen to like 5 seconds of the beat. If I don't like it, I go off.
Fair enough, man. Well, to be honest, man, if you're not really feeling it, or like if it don't,
I know the sound that I like to use. Like, so if it ain't the sound that I enjoy doing, I think there's no point. I'm gonna sound shit.
Yeah.
But then, but I guess that obviously there's been times I thought I'll listen a bit longer, and I'll freestyle, and then if I come up with something, I'll keep that beat and I'll write down what I've got, and then I'll come back to it and carry on the writing.
Fair enough. But more often than not, you start with the chorus then, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much 9 out of 10 times. Yeah.
Fair enough. Like, yeah, cause I'll do that from time to time, to be honest, bro. Like, well, with that going postal EP I dropped the other day, like the other week, like that was only a 3-tracker one, but every one of them, the chorus is the first things I wrote. Like, whereas usually I'll kind of start writing the verse, and then based on what I'm kind of saying, I'll build the chorus. But with them 3, I did like a Jai Capone. I just had the idea there and then before I even wrote any of the lyrics. I was like, I already know the whole concept. the first song is going to be the intro into Going Postal. The second song is kind of like this dude's turning. By the end, he's fully gone. So it was kind of easy to write in a way. It just flowed. So I was playing that Postal 2 game so much. That was what inspired me, and it was just I was just back in furious Ferny mode. Like it was just because the boom bap stuff's really serious, and I'm making a conscious effort with that to make it like you can listen to it 10 years down the line. It's gonna still like have relevance.
It's a timeless sound.
Whereas with that Going Postal, it was just fun, man. It was like, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's all metal rap. Like I've always been a huge fan of metal as well. And
you're nice in it, man. I like that with you.
It's one of the things I came from, bro. When I was freestyling, that's I was like around with all the metal heads, bro. I was like the only hip hop head there. It was one of them weird days. I'd be with all the skaters, all them, in the mosh pit with them. And at the end of the night, once all the metal bands were on there and I was fucking smashed, I grabbed the mic and just started rapping over death metal. That's how I fucking started, like, kind of rapping, really, bro. I was into Rage Against the Machine, so we had that rap rock mix. And then my cousin introduced me to underground hip hop, bro, and that just changed everything then, bro. And I was just like, whoa, like this exists. And, so I've always been very open-minded to genre, like different genres. But like going back to the roots, man, that's why I think I'm doing a full-on boom bap project from beginning to end. Because in all the years I've been doing it, bro, every project I've done has always been like maybe 80% hip hop, but then it's like, oh, he's got like a fucking like kind of a dub hop thing there, or maybe,
of course, and
it's not hip hop like really, or drum and bassy kind of thing, whatever. But I just want to have one album I can just say, like, for all the hip hop heads, this is
pure.
And like, as well, like, and it is what I love doing, to be fair, man. Ultimately, like, when I have my freestyle sessions, chuck on the boom bap beat, I'll never get bored of it, man. So, even all these years later, like,
Yeah, definitely. But for me, I've always thought you stand out a lot more and thrive more in a group or a band.
Oh, like me saying that though, man. You want we're Core 3, bro. Like we're doing some cool stuff there. We've only done like one gig, like for the lockdown shit happened. But wait till we come out, man, because what we're doing is all live on the MPT. My mate's on the guitar. He's got a huge guitar.
I'm the one who gave you your first gig. I know I was there.
Like true, man. Like they're not you. Like since then, bro, the upgrade, man, is crazy. It's like we
I bet,
with stage, mate. Like we're all live production. We do that there and then rap over the top of it. Then, like, just so.
That's what I mean. Because when I seen you live, it was like you were playing on the MPC, and you had all the jokes. Like you were talking to the crowd wicked. You were like, it weren't just, look, here's a beat, here's a guitar, here's a rap. You put a show on. You always do anyway, but you stood out a lot, and it worked really good with the band, man. It was proper. And as well, I like how cocky you got. You flipped your MPC over to the crowd and played it like that, didn't you?
Yeah. To be honest, I do it just so the crowd can see it. Because the first thing I did is flat on the table, and people are like, "Why is he like fingering the table?" And no one can actually see my board, so I have to buy this thing. So people can go, "Oh, that's what he's doing." Like he's just a madman, just hitting the table. Like, what's he doing?
But I remember a random person went, "Yo, what the fuck is he doing, huh?" I was like, "That's my mate, that is. Yeah, he's sick, isn't he?"
I appreciate that, man. But yeah, wait for Core 3, man. That shit there, the stuff we're doing is, we're just like covering all sorts of fucking music there, man. We've got stuff in the works. Again, I've been slacking a bit, man. A lot of it is on me, bro. Like Sean has gone ahead and done loads of verses already, and some beats are done. It's just like, cause I had a bit of writer's block, like, and I burnt out a bit. It's on me really to, catch up with them really. But we've probably got another album by the time lockdown's done, bro. Like it's super. Gonna have about 5 projects to drop or something like.
Were you recording at your house?
Yeah, man. The schoolmates in it, like investing all the equipment over these years. May as well use it. Taking the time to learn to do it. May as well do it. Like what I mean?
Of course, yeah. Well, I was working with a band as well, wasn't I, before lockdown?
Yeah, how'd you go?
Yeah, what happened there, man?
We had our first gig lined up. I had my headline gig with them as well. I had a gig in Merthyr lined up, and whoop, it all fucked up. We got
how much band practice did you go through then with them guys?
We've done about 5 times, met up 5 times maybe.
Did a good few times, definitely.
But what the plan was, we were going to do.
I was there at one of them.
Sorry.
I said it sounded decent because I was there at one of the rehearsals.
Yeah, of course we were. Yeah. But the plan was we were going to do 3 songs of mine from my album, and 3 covers, and I'll put a rap verse on the covers. That was the original. No, sorry. Like, the original plan was they perform one of my songs, and I put my verses on it, and that was it. But then we met up. Then we said, "Oh, let's do another song. Next time, let's do another song." Eventually, I wrote a few verses to some like Under the Bridge, Chili Peppers, some other things, just to go with their live show. And then we had our own little live show, and then we started working our own music, and then lockdown just happened.
Yeah, and everything ended.
Yeah.
So like, it's such a mad vibe when you do have a band.
Oh, bro, it's next level.
Isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? It's just
another level.
Isn't it?
I loved it, man. Like playing. What do we do? Drinking About You. Like playing out with the live band. It was fucking incredible, man. Loved it. Just such a buzz and a vibe.
If I remember, it's more like a chilled kind of style, though, isn't it?
It's country rap, isn't it? Well, it's a country sort of rap, yeah. But we had more of a rock feel to it. And we done a rock version of White Boy Wasted.
See, this what I mean. Well, you've got about 1 million of them, man.
But like, it was like a, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. It had that sort of vibe to it on White Boy Wasted. It was like, I felt like just fucking going, fuck you. I loved it. But yeah, hopefully now we get back and wrap that up and get some shows.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Everyone's in the same boat, bro. As much as it's fucking shit for everyone. So it's not like people are going to be like, hey, you ain't fucking like done practicing ages. Let's not do it. It's like, well, none of us been able to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
I think it's just going to be weird when it's back to normal. People are going to try and forget this happened and be like, what were you doing when that happened? Let's just straight up continue from there. Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, everybody who had projects before all this lockdown stuff happened, hopefully it continues, because that's one thing that like really upsets me is when somebody starts a project and they just never like get it finished.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm not saying that as an artist, I'm saying that as a fan.
Yeah. Because you want to hear it, and you're like, I know this person whoever might be capable of good music and whatever, and if it ever drops, you'll get it for them. Then you're like, oh man, I just knew that shit you're gonna drop is gonna be dope. Like, yeah. There's quite a lot of artists, man, that happens with, isn't there? Like, you know what I mean? Like this old school, like even some of the new schoolers, like I've been listening to, man, you're like going to be dropped. Like, what's going on here? You had it all like promoted and then just ghosted, and it's just like, what? Like,
talking about someone
really good. You sounded like you'd be good, and then just fucking disappeared already. Like, mental.
Yeah. Well, the person who used to do that was Brave McGraw, man, and now he's just come out with 2 albums.
Yeah, he's just isn't it, man?
Yeah, like he used to be, to me, he's one of my favourite like artists and lyricists. Period.
Yeah, your imagination on the guy, like
it's crazy.
When you just
crazy.
listen to his lyrics, man, he's incredible, bro. Like,
I was just saying to him, man, release music, and he never would, and now he started to release stuff, and his last album fucking blew me away.
Yeah, it's so good, man. Like, but you should his, like, when you say his last album, do you mean the one he dropped really recently?
Yeah.
Wait there, this meeting no longer has a time limit. Zoom just came back, right, and said this meeting no longer has a time limit. So what's going on here? You said it was like limited.
Apparently, I've just had a gift from Zoom. Running out of time. We've removed 40-minute time limit on your group meeting. Okay.
Oh, that's fucking nice one, Zoom. Nice one, Zoom. They just want to shout out me. They don't know what they're doing. Nice one.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. Sponsor us, like, you know what I mean?
No, but yeah, I heard his last. What was it called? Can't remember the name of it.
The fucking I Saw Jesus at the Job Centre.
That's the one.
That's the one. And it's
Mouse.
I haven't. I recognise the title, but I haven't actually heard it.
Yeah, like, to be honest, mate, because he's saying about dropping it, and then like, I remember him telling me, saying, "Oh, it's going to be dropping the end of the month." And admittedly, I haven't really been on social media that much, to be honest. Like, but when I was on there, it already dropped, and I didn't know. And like, I think it was a few days later, I caught onto it. I think Jamie P had shared the link, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's that kind of thing." Instantly, like, I dropped everything I was doing there, and then like, yeah, man, from beginning to end, and it was like his last album, bro. It was, I couldn't skip a track, bro. Like, even if my house was on fire, I'd be like, fuck it, it is what it is. I'm listening to this album, and until it finishes, I'm not leaving a flat. Like, you know, I
replayed a couple songs back before I finished it.
Yeah, mate, it's that's what I mean, man. That dude, like, you know, I got a lot of time for him, always have done, but he's been around for a long time, man, you know what I mean? So I was speaking to him the other day, and I mentioned, like, a similar thing, bro, just like, you know, it's just a shame that, like, we don't hear nothing for ages, and then, you know, it's good you drop music, but then we don't hear nothing for ages. But I'm open, man. He seems like he was a little bit more inspired, like he might. He was saying like he was enjoying it again. So I'm thinking, even if it's not just albums, we might hear singles. So hopefully we're gonna keep hearing quite consistently.
Yeah.
I spoke to him a lot as well recently about it, and he is back on it, I think. So hopefully, like you said,
I hope so, because he is like literally one of the. You know, I know this story goes a lot of them, like a lot of the people that no one really speaks about here, man. But he is, man. He's a gem, bro. Like, not just in Wales, I think just in the whole UK scene. Like, I can't tell you anyone else I know with a style or does what he does, man. Like, I'm not even really close, to be honest with you. He's so one of a kind.
He's one of the pioneers as well, isn't he? Like, he's been on forever, so fucking long.
He's been on for a really long time, bro. Like, for a really, really long time, bro. Like.
I heard of him before, like I come into the scene, sort of thing. Like when I used to rap on the internet, I heard of him through people I knew in Barry. So he was around, and I've been around fucking forever, and he was around then.
Yeah, man, yeah. But like, to be honest, like the Barry boys, that scene, like you've got to give them props, bro, because like they were there in the early days, bro, and they did a lot.
Just gonna say that.
You know what I mean? And like, you know, like the likes of Scammer, for example, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's still going so strong and hard, like, you know what I mean, bro? He's smashing it, man. And like, the thing I really like about Scammer as well, bro, is just he can tackle loads of different genres as well, man. It's not
every genre.
So he like really smashes them as well, man. It's just good to hear, like, you know, some of the people we haven't heard from for a while, like on it, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, this is dope. Like, I enjoy it, man. Seriously.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Saying that though, like, what about like sort of newer artists like Jay or Saykridd? Has there been like any newer artists you've come across to say, yo, check these kind of people out and stuff? Because I'm always on the lookout finding, like, you know,
local people.
What's that?
You want about like local?
Not necessarily local, mate. Just like any kind of new artist you've come across and you've been like, hey, this person.
I came across somebody called YBN Corday. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yeah, sick.
What was his name again?
YBN Corday.
Yeah, he's good, man. Very good.
I don't. Do you know? I don't know if I've heard that. You'll have to link me like with somebody like once we've done.
He's like they're saying he's the new school rapper, but he can rap.
Yeah, you have like he's not somebody who you hear. Like, I mean, you have to.
Like, he's not actually just about the vibe. He's actually like, you know,
he can rap.
Yeah. He's talking about real shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. Like, you know what I mean? So. Sick,
and I'm
man.
liking Denzel Curry.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, mate. He's pretty cool. He's Denzel Curry.
Yeah. I've heard the name. I haven't actually checked him out though.
Yeah, he's good, man. There's quite a lot.
Quite a lot, man. Like a lot of collabs and stuff as well, innit? You often find him doing collabs with people and stuff. Denzel Curry.
Yeah. I come across him. I was playing on Spotify, and I plug a random playlist on, like the best songs out or some shit. And it's one tune cool. I was like, this is banging. So I checked him out then, and I just put his album on straight, and I loved it.
Definitely. Have you heard of I think I might have showed you, Jay, but have you heard of a dude called Tara Reid?
No.
Yeah, you showed me him last time I was over.
Yeah, man. He's also known as Getter. He's like an electronic producer. To be honest, bro, he's huge as Getter, and I don't really know too much of his work as Getter. I found him out with Tara Reid, and then people were like, "Oh, this is Getter." I was like, "Who's Getter?"
David Getter.
Like, not Dave Getter. Like,
I didn't say you was a David Getter fan.
At first, mate, I was like, "There's no way this guy rapping is David Guetta." Like, it's like, I quit rap. Like, fuck it. No, man. They check. He makes his own beats, and they're like very old schooly sounding. But he's got this like, it's just hard to say, man. He's got his own thing going, but it's like, yeah, this is dope as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Every track I've heard from him has just been banging. Like, Tara Reid, man. Yeah, like you look at him, right, as Getter. Now, if you type in Tara Reid, he looks different, bro. When you say looks different, he's got like a bit of a different demeanor about him. He's
Hey, looks a lot younger.
Yeah. So that's his hot vodka EP, isn't it? Is that what it's saying?
That's the one. Yeah.
That's worth listening, bro. But just check him online, man. wicked artist. I highly suggest him, man.
Downloaded it.
Get on it, bro. That first track, Say No Mo.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, banging,
Nice.
man.
Hot vodka. Man, I haven't drunk in 8 weeks.
Wow, no way, mate. I don't believe that.
The first week of lockdown, I bought myself a crate and I thought I'll drink a couple every night and I'll last a week. I drank the whole crate in one night and I thought, fuck this, I'm not doing it, man. So I haven't drank since lockdown, really.
Yeah, because me and Ferny were talking and we were like, oh, Saykridd's probably going to be there with like a can of Foster's or something.
No, I got drink shit. Yeah. Somewhere in a cupboard, I got vodka, fucking everything.
So we meant on here on this podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm drinking fucking straight Coke. I spilled half it then.
That's the nose, mate, innit? Quit the beer and just take it up the nose instead. That's what it is. I can't. Healthier. Saying that though, guys, like, you know, when all this lockdown and that kind of stuff is all done and fucking dusted, I know a lot of plans are going to change, but you guys going to try and get back on the live shows, or are you just going to kind of continue working on some stuff, or is that like one of your priorities?
That was one of my plans just before everything, because I'm trying to move back to Cardiff as well, or was trying.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, or nearer. But with the lockdown, then with Anna, I don't know what we're going to decide yet, because we might even just move to Mallorca. So
Mallorca,
yeah.
is it?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Well, to be honest, bro, I don't know, if someone said to me, do you want to move to Cardiff from Mallorca, you wouldn't have to ask me twice, bro, like, you know what I mean?
I know. I'll be straight by Cardiff town.
If someone just owned a tent in Mallorca and lived on the fucking beach next to an ocean that is shark-filled with cybernetic, laser-eyed crabs, I would still say, I tell you what, mate, I'll take that and your tent for everything I own for the pure swap. Yeah, fucking right.
I mean, I have everything that I need, really. I can just take my studio across and be doing exactly the same thing as I'm doing here.
Congratulations, by the way, mate, on the proposal as well to Anna, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
We still need a party.
True.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this lockdown fucked everything, isn't it?
We perform it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely got a party.
Have a Zoom party.
Yeah. Oh, but as soon as lockdown's done, I got a headline show I got to do. I got booked and then cancelled.
Where's that going to be though?
Originally it was in Moon, but I don't know now.
So with all this, it's hard to say, man, because some places might not even open up back up.
That's what I mean. I don't know what's going to happen exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then also got a gig with a band again. Don't know what's going to happen with that.
You need to have practice again, you know, before a gig. Majority of the time, I've played like a lot of gigs, like kind of with bands or mixes. They appreciate it a bit more as well because,
massively.
And like the amount of times I've seen you at like, you know, gigs safety in there, like all that. I've been in the same position with Coffee, but we like just take gig like to a crowd. You're like, oh, they ain't gonna like any of this shit we doing at the end. It's just like, oh, I really like what you do, like, you know, like quite elderly people coming up to someone who really like what you did, and I'm like, really? Did you actually listen to our lyrics? Like, and she's like,
yeah,
like, okay. But yeah, I just find people a bit more appreciative. I think what it is, but I think there still are like, it still is in hip-hop, isn't it? A competitive element, bro. Like, basically, with the gigs, because the crowd are all rappers and next to none of them are fans, I think that's what it is. Everyone's rappers, bro. So, like, obviously you're there for your voice and whatnot, but there's still that kind of, like, there's another rapper on stage, I want to be on stage, so they're just like, I'm not going to give them no props or whatever, like, you know what I mean?
But I remember the first time I took a gig with bands on the lineup, and they put me on. I messaged the woman from Moon Club. I said, I don't think I'm right on this show. She went, just do it. I said, no, because I rap and hip hop. These are all like rock bands and stuff. She went, just do it. I thought, oh, fuck it. It's like a Wednesday night. Fuck it, I'll do it. Yeah. I took down my set up and all. I'd gone on stage, seen the crowd, no one I knew. I thought, fuck this. Went back to the sound engineer. I said, delete this song, delete this song, delete this song. I'd done my 3 songs, shitting myself. Thought it ain't going to work. Before the 3 songs, you're going, more, clapping. It's like, oh, I fucking deleted them. Literally, from that, I've made friends with 2 bands, like legitimate friends who I chat to. I've got people who've bought my music since, all from that one show, and it's just one show. And I've done more now, and I've gained quite a bit through that sort of scene, and it's working for me.
I think,
no,
like from a rapper's point of view, we always have that mindset, don't we? Because we've always performed around other rappers, like,
Yeah.
so we automatically think, oh, that this is not our targeted audience. But
Yeah.
like we don't know who our targeted audience is. Like it could be anybody.
Of course,
like even when I did the 12 open mic nights in a row. Like the majority of people there were elderly or just not hip hop, and
but they're people who like music.
Yeah, exactly.
They
have nothing but positive stuff to say, and I think it's because like this, like they're not used to seeing it.
That's of course, yeah.
And like also when I go to like open mic nights, it's one of my pet hates to see somebody else singing like an Ed Sheeran song, for example. And that's not like as an artist, you should be writing your own stuff anyway and be playing your own music. That's just a rule. But the other thing that I absolutely hate is the audience deserve better than that. Like they know Ed Sheeran, they know like they know U2 or Oasis or whatever.
And then people who are singing Ed Sheeran like unintentionally sing it like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, you can't really tell if you're that good or not. Like, do it your way, like sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't blend to it at least. Like,
Put your style to it.
I think that's another thing actually goes down well with, as you're saying, back to like them kind of nights you do with mix of matches. Because, you know, you watch a rock band, you watch a hip hop artist, you watch like a drum and bass DJ, they all have like their own vibes to them. Like on stage, it's always a different kind of, you know what I mean? So with them nights, because it's so varied, like you said, half the time people are like, oh, I've heard of rap music, but I don't really like it. And then they see like someone who's actually to the start able fucking to rap on people to the start, capable of rapping, live in front of them, they're passionate about it and fucking convicted in what they're saying. Like, you know what I mean? They're just like, holy shit, like I didn't know I like rap music, so I saw this kind of stuff. And to me, I think that's better, really, bro. Because like, why don't I convince someone who's ready into rap? Like, if you can convince someone who's like, nah, rap's not for me, and then after you, they're like, you know, you made me like rap.
That's a bonus.
That's kind of like that. To me, that's the kind of people you really want to go for. Like, you know, with you know, I got love to one and all that. I'm not out there to try and impress other rappers, mate. I'm a rapper myself. I don't really care what other rappers think. Like, you're not going to please everyone. People aren't going to like you. People are not going to like you because they generally
so much.
Some people ain't going to like you just out being bitter. Like, why waste your energy on that, bro? If I can rap in front of, like, you know, I don't care if like someone's like about 60 years old, they turn around and say, you know what, I really enjoyed that. I'll be like, I'm really glad you stayed around and watched it. Thank you very much. That means so much to me than impressing a room full of fucking rappers. Like, just personally for me anyway, like, you know.
Oh, exactly the same. Dead on. Don't know why. I used to care, and I wanted to be the one. I wanted to be that sick rapper from Cardiff. I wanted people to go, oh, he's sick. But after a while, I'm thinking, why the fuck do I even give a shit? Like, after speaking to you about it, you used to say it all the time, why'd you care? I'm like, I don't know why the fuck I cared.
Yeah.
No one, they don't buy my shit. They don't really care.
Yeah, in the early days when you're starting off, bro, you don't know when you got to go through it, bro. And then you know the people who are fucking A, real about it, or B, just the people that you want to fuck with. Like, and you know, no offense to anyone else, but you know, you can't like everyone, bro. And to be honest, that's one thing that does me head in a bit. Is like, I believe in support. Support your boys, support your friends, but be honest, like, you know, when like someone drops a rap, and let's be real, man, like they're fucking rapping on the phone, they're not even copy on beat, like they're chatting a load of bollocks, like be frank, and then you see all these like people saying, oh, amazing, hype, that's fire G, and then like you just think like no, good to give them support and all that, but for me, I'm thinking learn to rap before you put a video up. That's what I'm saying. And like people are like, oh, be arrogant saying that. It's like, well, I don't know, man. Like, you know, if like, for example, like any well-known artist you know now just started putting fucking shit out there, they would never be where they are now because no one takes them serious. And that's what happens to most of them. Then you see these guys, they just fall off, and no one starts watching them because they just drop these like freestyle videos. To be quite frank, like you know, just take that time and energy, put it into a studio. Make sure you're rapping on beats. So you don't have to do a first go, like that's the case, or whatever. Just, you know, make it sound good. But
we're from a different time, aren't we? Like
Yeah, but I think people are just so quick to get out there. Like, it's out there, it's done. And it's like, well, quality control's kind of fucking gone in that sense.
Yeah.
You
Because
know?
to us, where the people now release the stuff on Facebook and shit, we used to do that in a cypher at a park or something.
Yeah.
And then the boys would be like, oh shit. But no, that was amazing. But we used to do it. We used to have to do it live in a park to a circle of people in a cipher, and that was us trying out new verses.
Yeah, and to be honest, like back then, you wouldn't fucking film that anyway, bro. You just
you wouldn't film it. No.
You just be like, going, fucking hell, who's this rapper? I like him, mate. Let's fucking link up and do some stuff together. And it was wicked. That kind of thing it sounds like, you know what I mean? And the odd one to film, but I don't know if. Again, bro, I gotta be honest. I've been staying off social media so much. I don't know what the trends are in that nowadays. To be honest, boys. Since I've done that, man, like I've never made so much music I'm happy about. If I'm being honest, like you know what I mean. So I just don't take notice of anything no more.
So I don't know. My Facebook is just pretty much is people are my friends. I haven't got many people who rap or make music on my Facebook.
Yeah.
So I ain't seeing what's going on. So I don't know. The only people I've got to you, obviously, but like. People who I'm genuine friends with are on there, so I'll see what they're doing. Other people, like, I don't really speak to are not on there, so I don't see all this bickering or whatever's going on. I don't see that no more. But then on my Facebook, my music one is on there, but I don't scroll that one. I never scroll it, so I don't see it. So I don't even know.
I don't blame you, man. Don't blame you, man. You know what I mean? Like, each their own. If people are into that, like, that's cool for them, bro.
Yeah, of course.
So when you were dropping these EPs and albums?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, the EP is with a producer from somewhere in England, you did tell me.
Someone over there.
I've recorded 2 of them, wrote 2 of them, but I recorded them at home when I'm not happy with the quality, so I'm going to re-record them again or wait till I go to the studio. So hopefully that should be out really, say, 2 weeks to 3 weeks after lockdown's done, I'd say. And then the album... whenever it's done, to be honest. But I got about 5 singers from Cardiff on different songs.
Fingers?
Yeah, they're fingers? Yeah. Oh, so for fingers, because doing that. About 5 singers, yeah.
5 fingers, yeah.
They've got the beats, they've wrote their choruses, they're going to send over to me. And then I got Olivia Pierce, that one from Nashville, she's on another song.
Yeah, I shouldn't say you've done something good for him.
Yeah, we've got another one coming soon. Well, she's recording it. One with K-Max, which is recorded, needs a final touch on the mix. That's going to come out.
One you've done with?
Yeah, that's going to come out pretty much as soon as lockdown's over with. Just need to go studio for like an hour and it's done. And then these few singers from Cardiff, which I don't want to say the names yet in case it don't happen, but yeah. And I'm thinking of doing an album of with the singers only. So have a proper soft poppy shit on just one project. And I might title it Raps Taylor Swift.
I knew that was coming.
You've been saying that for a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll see what happens. I'm going to see how the songs all sound, and if they fit nicely in a project, I'll do it. If not, I'll keep some for an album, and do you mean just see what happens? Yeah, and the plan is to get a load of songs together and see how they sound together or wherever.
Yeah, I think that's the best way most of the time.
Yeah, yes. Definitely. What have you got coming out, Jay?
I actually just work with an Italian producer.
Nice.
So I've when I finished recording that last week, sent it over to him. So he's mixing it and everything, and then he's going to go on a collaboration album. So so once I get the link to that, then I'll send it to you.
What, on your album or his album?
It's going to be on his album.
Oh, nice, even better, man.
Yeah.
So put your name on an album with other people who check it out.
Definitely,
like,
that's it.
Yeah. I got another collaboration as well. One with T-Rev.
Nice.
Track with T-Rev, is it?
Yeah, so I'm waiting for him to send me his verse. So I sent it over. So I had a video call with him last week.
Mate, he's fucking bomb. He's dropped his album's just come out recently, hasn't it? Like literally within the last 2 days, I think he had the
I think it's coming out. I think he's got the CDs. I think it's coming out soon. Psychosis, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Like, cause who else? Like, I'm sure there's been like some other people who's actually had like albums done recently, in there. Like,
Crazy Jack.
Yeah, Crazy Jack.
That's
Open
a
Road.
fucking good album, man. That last song blew me away. Fuck.
Mate, that's a dope album.
Man. Got the 2 singers on it.
Which album was this?
Open Road.
Open Road.
When did he drop that? I've completely missed it.
2 months ago, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was about 2 months now, isn't it, or something like that. It was, it's really recent, man. It's like this year, like.
But he's dropped 2 very good albums. See, I look off at albums these days. I don't really pay much attention to singles, and I like projects.
See, I'm a mix. It's like I'm waiting for albums. I'm waiting for singles. I don't know, like because a lot of people say they prefer playlists. So people are kind of looking out for singles. It's a mixed preference, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's why a lot of times when, like, say, the 2 of you, for example, are dropping singles, I tend to purposely not listen so I can listen to your projects. I know you've got a project on it. Listen to the full thing. And then I'll go back and check the videos. But I prefer listening to the project and how it comes in. I don't know why,
Well, you get the full listen. Like,
you get the full story of it, like,
Yeah.
Exactly, like,
That's one of the things I tend to stay away from, is releasing singles off the album. If I'm going to release it all together anyway, then I like to kind of, if I was going to work on an album, I'd probably put about 10 singles out before I release the album, which have nothing to do with the album.
Fair play,
So then you're not listening to the same content over and over. Somebody releases a single from an album, and they hear that single and they really like it, and then they go to the album, they tend to just listen to that one song that they heard, and then that's it. Then what's the point?
Yeah.
I
but at the same time, man, if they actually, you know, like listening to music, man, like, you know, they'd actually listen to it from beginning to end. I think anyone who's really into hip-hop would be willing to listen to an album from beginning to end. That's what it's for, like, you know. People's attention spans are very small these days, mate. I know what you mean, like, you know what I mean?
I know. I purposely took my songs from like 3 minutes something down to like just like 2 minutes 10 seconds, just to try and keep retention.
I've been thinking about it, so I reckon by 2024, the longest song you're going to get is about 28 fucking seconds. It's going to be literally like one line, and that's the song.
Just rap me fucking 3 words and we'll collab.
It won't even be rap. It'll just be something like song done, and like it'll be like, and then it'll be like, fuck, bro, fucking get that Grammy out, baby.
Fire G.
Let's be real though, man. We are just in a world of fucking people who don't know like, let's be frank, just know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you know what I mean? It all, like, everyone's experts nowadays, man, and it's just like, learn to know what the fuck you're talking about before you talk about it, man. You can't speak to people, man. Like, this is what I mean. I was saying earlier about where it's just, to me, it's a waste of time, man. There's no point, man. Just fucking stick to yourself. Stick to people who you relate to, really, man. You know, you can't be offended if people don't like what you like and all that. That's understandable, but you know, if someone you just can't get through to them, and they're not, or they're incapable of seeing other points of view. It's like, just don't bother with people like that anymore. It just makes life easy, really, don't it? You know what I mean? Don't have the same opinions, but as long as someone's open-minded, like, that's all you need to be, really, you know.
And what you've been working on, or just released? Do you have any like snippet to show?
Well, my lappy's actually shut off at the moment. Otherwise, I'd kind of play from my speakers here. It'd be shit quality anyway, wouldn't it? Like, you know. But yeah, if you want to check anything out, check out, like, if anyone wants to check it out, check out my latest project, Going Postal, on Spotify or digital stores. Is a 3-track EP.
Okay.
What are you showing, Sakey? What have you got there? You're loading up something?
Yeah. It's called Celebrate. I've only got 1 verse on it because I didn't have the second verse, obviously, because that's why there's 1 verse on it. And it's with a rapper from New Orleans, I think it's New Orleans, America, who's also on my last album. He's on the chorus of this song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not mixed.
Raise your glasses, it's a celebration. Put my hand in dirt, I had to make some. I'ma keep on grinding till the day come. Tell them dogs is cheap and we don't speak. Raise your glasses, it's a celebration. Put my hand in dirt, I had to make some. I'ma keep on grinding till the day come. Tell them dogs is cheap and we don't speak. Let's celebrate and rising like a levitate. Raise a glass to the love, so we gon' let them hate. I can't see them like my eyes be pepper straight. We do this for more life, so that can wait. Hey, I wait for this moment. They heard that I'm blowing up. I'm perfect in my work ethic. Learn to stay focused on doing nothing. Always opponents get wiped out. Yeah, welcome to my town. So wipe your feet when you step into my house. And by now, you should know what I'm about and what's next. I'ma keep drinking so won't find out. Yeah, so raise a glass to toast. And years on, I still raise a glass to toast. Never had the most, only rational mindset was my glass is half full. So let's celebrate. Say, raise your glasses. It's a celebration.
Nice.
Yeah, boy. I could do that a bit. To be honest, bro, I think it's my speaker thing. It's not the best quality. When you get that done, send me a cheeky little copy of that.
Yeah, of course.
Listen to it for the speakers and actually hear it properly.
I actually forgot about that song till you mentioned anything to play. Yeah.
What was it you saying, Sakey? Is it, did we come across, actually finally found one verse you never said sacred on?
We did.
It was only ever one verse you've ever done, and you.
And I said delete it. No.
It was like that only.
What was it?
Is that out?
Yeah, it was on. I think it was on one of the Cypher tunes, but on when we.
It's something that I've recorded at your house. Was I recorded at your house?
I'm pretty sure it was a track when there's a few of us on it, bro. I'm sure it might have been.
Yeah.
I don't know which track, but I know. So you're trying to, because that's a little joke in it. You just say
yeah.
Every single verse.
Fucking song.
But then we found one where you didn't, and we just thought, who is this? This ain't Sacred who spat this verse.
So the next song after that, I say it twice.
I mean, if I don't hear you say Sacred, something's wrong, man. Like, I just don't. It's impossible.
It's not really sacred if he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not a real thing. It's not
That's
a sacred verse. Yeah, what about you, Jay, actually, mate? Like, I know we've asked a few times, but come on, you must have something there hidden away you can show us. Surely.
I'll show you the last beat that I made, but the intro and up to the hook. Can you hear that?
Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes back here. Already a Jai Capone sound. Like piano, don't you, brother?
Yeah, some old school keys.
Nice. Do you reckon he'll end up writing on this one, bro?
Yeah, I think I will.
I was going to say I can cheer you on this already, bro.
That's nice, man. I like that one.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. You've got your own style as well, man. That's what I like about your stuff as well.
I've said that to him before, yes, yeah.
I don't even know what I do differently.
Well, it's just your sound, bro, and it's just like the kind of, you just found your sound, bro, and it really suits you, I reckon, bro. Even when you chuck your lyrics on your own beats, it just really work well and stuff, like, you know what I mean? I think you just found your sound, bro, to be honest.
You fit into the strange music lane.
I would put that, like, yeah. I could definitely see Jay at a Juggalo festival.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I see you, like, just out there with the clowns, bro, getting your face painted and just spazzing out with them. I'd actually join you on that. That's how fun.
I went to my ICP concert.
What, you went?
Yeah, 2017.
Oh shit, was that when Dope DOD was supposed to be supporting them?
That's the Cardiff one.
Because they didn't end up supporting them, did they, Dope DOD?
No, the ICP did it get cancelled because of coronavirus?
Is that what happened? Because I was only going to go. I saw Dope D on the bill, and I don't need to see anything else. Like, and they're supporting. I was like, I don't mind ICP, I guess. Like, you know, they do what they do. Maybe live, it'd actually be quite an experience, bro. Like, but
what was the thing they said before? Magnets. How do they work?
What's that?
ICP. Magnets. How do they work? On one of their songs, isn't it?
I don't know, mate. I've heard a bit of them, ICP. I've never really heard that much of them, if I'm being honest, bro. I'm not the most familiar with them.
Yeah, they had, it was like it went viral. They had a song about like questioning things on Earth. And like good questions like, is there a God? All that sort of stuff. And they just come up with magnets. How the fuck do they work? Like, really?
I remember I was going to go for that just for Dope D.O.D, mate. Like, there's someone I need to see in life, man. I love Dope D.O.D.
They're so raw, and it's the dubstep sound you like, isn't it? Yeah,
to be honest, some of the later stuff I've been a bit iffy on, but then every now and then it'll just drop in. It'll be like, this sounds like the shit when I first heard you. Like, you know what I mean? It's that mad fucking just, it's just like hardcore hip hop mixed with like that good dubby sound. Like, you know what I mean? That's just it's just nasty, bro, innit? And it's just up my street, that kind of shit. Like, you know.
What do you think of Ari the Rugged Man's album?
Yeah, enjoyed it, man. I thought he was so cool.
Really liked it. Really good.
Yeah, man. The thing is, I've always been a huge fan of him, man. And like, to me, he's always got better with age. Like, he's one of them artists.
Definitely has, yeah. I love his single, Legendary Loser. That's a tune, man. That's wicked.
The introduction's sick as well, mate. Just going in and all like styles and flows, just like
the whole album, man.
Basically, I can fuck with anything. That's how it opens up. It don't matter what you put in front of me, I'll kill it. And it's like, that's like a man all over, isn't it? Really, like.
I love his attitude as well, and the fact that he's like that in real life. You can just tell. It's like it's proper. It's not persona. It's not fake. It's real.
He don't give a fuck, does he, man? That's the thing about it. He's got a bit more older things, but.
Remember when we were at the show and he just kicked that guy into us?
Yeah. Was that in the Bristol show or the?
That was the Cardiff show. That's the one that Saykridd played at.
Like, I remember seeing him in Bristol and he punched me in the face. Like, that was good. He was accidental. Like, he was on stage and, like, you know, he was just kind of a pit was going on there, and I was just kind of standing there and he's just freaking out and he's punched me in the face, like, and I was just like, you know, pit rules, isn't it? Like, it happens.
Of course.
Kind of thing. So I was just saying, I was just like, wow, Rugged Man just punched me in the face. Like, I hope a black eye comes from this. Like,
yeah.
You know, but that was fucking good times, that was, man. But he was well there, and like that room, I remember, bro, it was literally probably about fucking. It was quite sad, really. It was like 25 people or something. It was like a really small venue in Bristol, and I was like, mate, this is Rugged Man. It's like 25 people from Bristol turned up for it. It was kind of like it's like that with some shows in Cardiff I found where like. You get like really good artists come, and when I go there, I don't see anyone from a scene I know. It's just complete strangers usually, you know. But
and it's like an empty venue. And the venue's empty.
This is the one I'm talking about. It was one in Bristol when I saw him. Yeah, and it was like it was a really small venue, but literally it was only like about 25 people there, and like I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, we came all the way to Cardiff to go up there with a couple of the boys, and but fair play to him, bro. 20 people or not, he put on the show the same he did in Cardiff, the same energy. This is what I mean, bro, with the guy. And he was saying, he was like, I don't give a fuck if there's only 25 of you. If there's only one of you, I'd just be spitting in your face ferociously all night. And it's like, he would, like, you know what I mean? But that's why I got so much respect for the guy, because...
Oh, man, proper,
for so long, so many people just got bored and be like, 25 people in the room, fuck that, I'm better for this. But he puts on a show for you regardless. And to me, that's someone who cares about music. Like, you know, if the music's all you care about, you're going to be like that, haven't you, really? And it shows. I don't think money's everything, bro. At the end of the day, I think longevity is more important, in my opinion.
100%.
And he got years left in him.
Oh yeah, he's not going to stop, bro, will he? Like, he'll be an old senile man still spitting fucking lyrics, like, you know.
Yeah. No, 100%.
I like it, man. I thought he's sick.
Yeah, bad doing it. Because Takey supported him as well, didn't he, in Cardiff?
Yeah, so fucking nervous. Fuck.
Yeah.
I remember
I was the DJ.
Yeah. I remember saying to Jake, I said, Jake, man, I want to go home. I don't know why I agreed to do this.
Fucking good in that. You got a good reaction in that as well, bro. Like,
I jumped off stage and I said, can I picture you? I was like, really? You live on the corner.
Yeah, I'm the local one, man.
Yeah.
Publicity though, isn't it? You opened for Ari Rugged Man, so it's like, So this person's song.
I was mad. They just literally had an email. Well, I looked at my phone and it said, "Do you want to perform at the Rugged Man?" I thought, "Who the fuck's that?" I thought they're taking a piss. So I replied back, "Yeah, I'll do it," thinking it's a joke. It was a legitimate agency company who reached out to me. I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, fair play, dude, though. That's sick. They did, man.
I was mad, that was.
So what's the next step then, boys? Are you going to be trying to get yourself inspired, making some more music, or what, sooner than later?
Yeah, I got a few verses to record the weekend for a few people. They're all people in America mainly. And yeah, just basically waiting on the fucking studios to open up or be legal.
Yeah.
Or wait for a studio guy to break the law so I can just fucking go.
You can just like do it, like, innit? I could for me. It's just like, in your recordings, like, can you get them decent enough to be sent over for them to work with at the moment, or are they just not decent?
The people I've sent them to have said they're fine, but they've sent me back their mix, and I don't know. I like being there when my shit's mixed.
Oh yeah, okay, I see. So
like,
it's just down to the mix then, is it, rather than the actual?
None of it, yeah. But like, I don't sound the same as I do at the other studio.
Yeah, so, your producer though, when you go to the studio, he's used to your sound. He knows how to mix it.
Yeah, and like they sent the mix back, and like the ad libs are a bit too loud, or that's a bit too quiet. And I'm thinking, oh really? I got to email that back and wait a day or two for that. Or in the studio, you do it like that.
You do it, and then you get the stems done sent to them, and then you take them, like, and lay a job done. Oh, it makes sense. Like, yeah, it makes sense.
And that's so with using different people, isn't it? Like that one person who knows your sound, they get your sound, and then you just cut and then move to someone else. Just fuck everything. And then you go for that whole process again.
Yeah, and when lockdown's done, then I'm going to set up my proper studio, back at my mum's house. Or I'm looking to move soon, so when I move, I'm going to have a spare room and just fucking pimp it out.
You're not fucking off the Malta as well, are you?
No, fuck that, man. I do want to stay in Grangetown, but I don't know.
Yeah. I was going to say, because if you don't want to go to Malta, I'll take your place, mate. I'll fucking,
Yeah.
Malta, going to Mallorca.
Oh, yeah, Mallorca. Both beginning bands.
Same one, yeah.
No, I want to go to Mallorca.
Oh, you want to go to Mallorca, you said?
I do.
Fuck off, then, if you don't want to stay here.
None of you want to come over to see me anyway. I'm a peer on my own.
I was going to say, Jay, if you want me, I'll fucking get married too if it means fucking moving over to wherever. Like, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ,
no, there's a few places on the list. I mean, the world is our oyster. Like, we can... That's
what I mean. It's like, it's a huge place, man. Like, you know what I mean? You're like, you know...
Yeah, because the house is for sale. So it's just a matter of time. It's like we're looking at Amsterdam, we're looking at Mallorca.
We'll fly you over then for a 20-minute set in the Moon Club.
Yeah.
yeah.
To perform to 5 people.
Yeah.
Still smash it though, bro.
Which photo of them will turn up?
Yeah. Me and Ferny, yay!
Yeah.
Moon Club was the first place I ever performed.
Yeah. Was that the first ever place, was it, bro?
Yeah.
My first place I performed was Live Lounge when it used to be called Cuba. No, sorry, called Cuba.
Really?
Called Cuba. I performed and I opened up for Punjabi MC.
That's mad, bro. Like,
I swear it was Punjabi MC. It was definitely, it was Punjabi MC.
You said that was your first gig in that place, was it?
First ever gig. I'm good friends with the DJ of the night. So he put me on. And I just said, fuck it.
It's still sick, though.
You know, but I can remember the first time I actually ever saw you shaking. It was before we were actually properly introduced, mate.
Where was that?
I believe it was Fairwater or something. They were doing like a community gig down there. It was years ago. I knew Mikey. That's why I'm thinking it's Fairwater, because I remember being down there on a skateboard. And I can't remember if I played a set there, actually, bro. But I remember seeing you, Cameron. It was when you and Cameron were together. And it's something that song, In the City or something like that, bro. I think it goes like that.
Yeah. I know. Shit, man.
Mate, because I didn't know that was you at first, and then when I met you down the line, I was like, "Oh shit, you're taking I know you now, mate."
Was it a church or something?
It was just like in the field, but it was right by the leisure centre. I remember that.
Shit, man. I know.
I was on my own skating on the ramp side.
It was Fairwater, 100%. I remember now. Mellow put me on that.
Oh, was it? That's what it was.
Yeah, Mellow put me on that.
I think that's the first time I ever actually saw you, mate, to be fair. Like, and I don't think, like, you were introduced, but I saw you, like, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know, that's the first time too. Mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'd done a gig in Fuel, and I booked Dope
That's right, you got,
Biscuits.
like, yeah, fair play to
I
you,
can't
mate.
remember what it was, fuck knows. But yeah, I remember that. Yeah, shit, man.
Well, that's how we all started meeting them, wasn't it, bro? And it just
Yeah.
became a regular thing, wasn't it? From that night on, it was just kind of like regular, you know?
Began a circle.
Yeah. Good times they were, boom.
Yeah, man, love them ones. We've got some really good gigs then, didn't we?
100%, mate, yeah.
With kids and all that now, you can't fucking go every night.
You've got to choose your times, mate. You're on
That's
like a little schedule.
That's it, man. Yeah, I might pass through to a few local gigs soon.
Yeah.
Just,
Well, to be honest, I think when all this lockdown and shit happened, bro, like even like the likes of us who haven't been out, like, you know, to as many gigs, you know, it's like we're all going to be like, fuck, something needs to happen. There will be a gig, I think, that'll appeal to us, and we'll be like, oh, this is a place so and so there because it's more of our kind of thing, like, you know.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
But you know, I reckon you get one shortly after that, just because of how long everyone's been locked in, isn't it? Really. And
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I think
will be the next people, won't it? Like,
but I want to go as a fan, not perform.
Yeah.
So I can properly enjoy it and take it all in.
Yeah, so much better to go gigs that way, I find. You've got to pressure me. You can't really like go to a gig as a fan and a rap if you want to really like do a good set. You're constantly focusing on it, isn't you, and stuff like. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah, I know what you mean with that, man. Like, but that's why I miss going to gigs, to be honest. I used to love the gigs I'd just go to, where it's like all I was doing was just watching the artist. I could just literally just enjoy my time. I didn't have no pressures, nothing like that. I like
you can drink more without thinking, fuck, I'm going to slur my words.
Yeah, it is that too, isn't it? Like, that's the other thing, right?
What's the podcast name?
Yeah, look at it.
It hasn't got one yet.
Ah, okay.
This is a prototype, Sakey. This is a prototype in action. We don't know what's happening yet.
I'm thinking about calling this title though. Ferny gets punched in the face by R.A. Rugged Man.
Yeah. I've been punched by Rugged Man, like, you know, but it's
exactly.
You know. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you then, boys, isn't it? Like, big up, Jay, together, man, and, you know.
Appreciate it, man. Big up, Jay.
Yeah. And to both of you, I'm looking forward to you and these projects you drop next now, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for joining and giving your time.
Anyway, you guys take well now, all right? I'll catch you soon.
All right.
Peace.
Peace,
Yes,
boys.
please.